The American Congress has finally approved further exploratory drilling of oil off Alaska. Deforestation levels in the Amazonian basin have increased to an estimated 50% since levels of 2000.
Hurricane Katrina turns into a Category 4 just as it reaches shore, forcing hundreds of thousands.
The death toll for the deadly Asian tsunami has reached an alleged 200,000.
We live on a beautiful earth.
No longer in the snows of Kilimanjaro.
Look at this.
On this day, polar ice caps proceeded to the smallest size of the polar ice. Recession or depression? Slumping global markets have left many questions. Financial stability. Landslides in China have paralyzed relief efforts.
It's given birth to beautiful cultures, peoples, environments, and opportunities. It has for millennia.
Canada, going.
Governments to impose criminal penalties.
Over the past 100 years, as human populations have grown and spread to previously remote corners of the world, yesterday's impacts of living on this planet have rippled into today. Each of us may know of a place in our youth that we've kept sacred in our minds. A place that has undergone a drastic transformation, whose natural environment has been removed and replaced with something else. From urbanization and deforestation to desertification and erosion, declining fish stocks, melting glaciers, drought, famine, flood, disease, decreasing biodiversity, species extinction. The list is long and bleak, yet its causes are grounded in innocence. We can't blame the current state of the world on a single generation or a single system. As soon as the first tools were forged, everything else became inevitable. Yet this is where we are, and this is where we as a species must change. Our relationships with this planet have reached a deciding point, where all of us, as a whole, are being forced to reflect upon how we manage ourselves and our activities. How did our relationships with the environment, the seasons, and the elements become so robbed of tradition, of wonder, of mystical sentiment, of emotion? Methodologically deconstructed and resurrected, with a science focused upon output, upon harvest. The environmental problem we all hear of isn't really that big of a problem. The environment will continue to adapt as it always has, but it is us, humans, who will have trouble struggling to the new equilibrium that we are pushing towards. Understanding environmental issues isn't about learning to cope with an eco-apocalypse, or to go around prophesizing about the evils of consumption. It's about each of us stopping each day to appreciate what we have, to understand how things have become the way they are, and to learn how each of us can play a positive role in correcting not global problems, but personal practices that may collectively contribute to reinforcing the errors we have come to embrace as normal. The simple things we don't even think about, that over time minimize the ability of us and of future generations to maintain a reasonable standard of living. As a response to growing global issues, world leaders, academics, and the heads of states gathered together at the United Nations to unveil 8 trouble areas the world must work towards. Millennium Development Goal number 7 talks of ensuring environmental sustainability. What is environmental sustainability? It's been defined as meeting the needs of present generations without jeopardizing the ability of future generations to meet their own needs. Simply put, it's about being able to sustain environments and not destroy them. The UN looks to country policies and programs, reducing the loss of biodiversity and ensuring access to drinking water. But as the causes of global problems can be brought down to how we individually interact within our environments, that too is where the solutions lie. We shouldn't fear change, yet we do. Change is scary. Change means things will be different. Yet we have come to a point where change is inevitable. Where either the humans on Earth must change their ways, or the Earth will change beneath us. But this change isn't a threat. Let's consider it a challenge. Scientists and academics have told us of a no turning point. A point where not changing may result in the inability to recover. Where we rob ourselves of tomorrow's choices. This means what we do and what we understand as normal must undergo a transformation. It's not about changing light bulbs or running off into the hills. It's about increasing self-awareness, internalizing change and taking action. We can't look at the future and the environment as a crisis or a catastrophe. It must be viewed as an opportunity, a possibility to respond to the challenges that face us. Nobody has all the answers. The solutions are all around us and within us, and it's up to us to find out how we can be a part of them. So how can you be part of the future? Shop with your conscience, stay informed, establish community, want less, walk, bike, no junk mail, write letters to your MP, buy green, fair, local.
Growing your own garden, for sure. Local food economy can live in your backyard.
Voting with your dollars makes a lot of sense.
Think locally, act globally.
Getting our youth more involved.
Conserve water.
Work against apathy.
Is buy ethically, buy fair trade, and just be informed consumers.
Green, fair, local, used, and less. Buy organic, buy direct. Turn off the television. Unplug the internet. Recycle. Buy what you need. Know what you don't. Learn. Act. Inform.
Recognize.
Conceptualize.
Internalize.